Welcome everyone to this first Manchester Direct Support Professional, or DSP, Appreciation event. My name is Isadora Rodriguez-Legendre. I serve as the Executive Director at the New Hampshire Council on Developmental Disabilities. At the Council, we're dedicated to the pursuit of dignity and justice, authentic community inclusion, cultural competency, and self-determination for all New Hampshire residents with developmental disabilities. We do our work by collaborating with others on initiatives that help improve the lives of people with disabilities in New Hampshire. We're so excited to be here today to recognize the important work that direct support professionals do on a daily basis. They play a critical role in supporting people with disabilities to have meaningful choice and a robust community-based life. DSPs are an asset to their community, and the work they do is invaluable. On an annual basis, DSPs from around the state are nominated to receive either the DSP of the Year Award or the Home Provider of the Year Award. These awards are presented during Direct Support Professional Appreciation Week, which is this week. This year, the awards committee received 19 nominations from the Manchester area alone. That's amazing. I'd like to thank all of the direct support professionals and home providers in New Hampshire who work tirelessly to ensure full community inclusion for people with disabilities. Your work is appreciated and valued. For this reason, we have chosen to recognize all of the nominees serving Manchester at this event. Each nominee will receive a yellow ribbon and will be eligible to receive a gift card as a token of appreciation for the work that they do. Yellow is the color for DSPs, which is why the ribbons and the banner are yellow. I'd like to take a moment to thank the DSP Appreciation Task Force. Can people raise their hands if they served on the task force so that we can thank you? Thank you all. Thank you for the work that you did in making this Manchester event happen. I'd also like to take an opportunity to recognize our sponsors. Our lead sponsor is the Private Provider Network, which is made up of various service providers throughout New Hampshire. I'd especially like to thank Living Innovations and their New Hampshire State Director, Michelle Donovan, as well as Independent Services Network, or ISN, and their Vice President, Debbie Goudreau-La Rochelle. I'd like to recognize our co-sponsors, which include the Moore Center, and especially Janet Bamberg, who is the CEO, and the New Hampshire Council on Developmental Disabilities, which includes our hardworking members and staff, is also a co-sponsor. In addition, I'd like to give a special recognition to our fiscal agent for this event, Easter Seals New Hampshire, and especially Susan Silsby, Executive Vice President, for her assistance in getting the wonderful DSP Appreciation Week banner up on Hanover Street, right over there. You can go check it out after the event. And now, I would like to introduce the Honorable Joyce Craig, Mayor of the City of Manchester, to provide some remarks and to read a proclamation. morning. It's such a pleasure to be here with all of you to recognize the incredible work that all of you do. Again, it's wonderful to be here, and I have a proclamation that I'd like to share. The City of Manchester, a resolution. Whereas it is vital that residents with disabilities in Greater Manchester and across the state are able to live independent lives with significant support they receive coming from dedicated direct support professionals, DSPs, and whereas families who have children with developmental disabilities rely on the many services and supports DSPs provide to help them through the many challenges of their daily lives, and appreciate the support and encouragement they provide to families and their children. And whereas individuals with disabilities are supported by DSPs in contributing to Manchester in the community, the classroom, and the workforce. And whereas DSPs also help in educating the public on working with individuals with disabilities and advocate for them to receive the best training and education possible to lives as independently and full a life as possible. And whereas direct support professionals develop a close and trusted relationship with individuals and their families, providing a broad range of support services, including preparation of meals, helping administer medications, bathing, dressing, mobility, and general daily affairs. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Joyce Craig, do hereby proclaim September 10th through the 16th of 2023 as Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week in the City of Manchester. And I urge all residents to join in recognizing and thanking them for the countless ways they help to support individuals with disabilities and their loved ones. Thank you so much. I'd like to just share two more things. When I was standing over there, I met this wonderful family who was coming here to meet their DSP, and to just see the pride and gratitude in your face is exactly what I just talked about in the resolution that I read. I also want to mention that I had an uncle who was a quadriplegic and who benefited greatly from DSP in his life. So I know firsthand as well the impact that you have played, and I'm tremendously grateful for all that you do. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Craig. At this time, I want to introduce the chair of the DSP Appreciation Week Task Force, Michelle Peterson, and her son, Nick Peterson.
Thank you, Isadora. I'm really happy to be here today and so pleased to have been part of this task force that was charged with recognizing the important work done by DSPs and home care providers. Specifically, here to honor the Greater Manchester staff who work in these two professions. I am personally very aware of the commitment and the work that goes into folks who do these professions because of my son Nick, who has his own DSP. Nick is an excellent example of how people with disabilities can live their best independent life, as part of the community, as an employee, as a taxpayer, and as a consumer. And Nick gets lots of support, and one of the most important pieces of support he gets is from his DSP, who is here today, Cindy. She plays a big role in Nick's success. And now Nick would like to share his own words.
Thank you. DSPs are important because they're given independence. DSPs help us with our daily chores, such as cooking and cleaning. They also help us discuss doing committees such as food shopping and committing with other people. Sometimes we're not having a good day, they'll make it life happier. I want to say thank you to my DSP, Cindy, to all of the DSPs who make our life so much easier. Thank you.
Okay, and now Nick and I are very happy to call out the names of the DSPs and home care providers who have been nominated for these prestigious awards. And the mayor will hand out these ribbons to these folks. So when we call your names, can you please come forward? So the first one is Cindy Sargent. The next one is Manoj Timosina. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
Harry Wigglesworth. Kenneth Wigglesworth. Claire Barbosa.
Nice to meet you.
Bobby Jerry.
Terry McCarthy. Cynthia Thompson.
And folks who weren't able to be here today, we would like to recognize them as well. So that is Nita Awad.
If they are here and showed up later,
Yes,
please
if
step
you are here,
forward.
please step forward.
So,
Karna Basnet, Matthew Ennis, Carrie Fruzen, Waleska Louis Ramos,
Valeska, come on up. Valeska, come on.
Sankar Pradam, Mary Roy, Christine Sivigny, Kelly Bennett, Sarmila Gurung and Nimish Bahara, and Millie Mawanga.
Congratulations again to all of the nominees. We appreciate the work you do. And that actually concludes our first ever Manchester Direct Support Professional Appreciation Week event. Thank you again to our sponsors, our collaborators, our task force members for their efforts in making this event a reality. Thanks again to the Honorable Mayor Craig. And thank you to everybody who came out to show support for DSPs. I'd like to especially express gratitude and appreciation for the professionals working in our field who couldn't be here today because they are doing this important work. And we hope that people are inspired to also become DSPs and to learn more about what providing supports and services for true, authentic, community-based lives really mean. Thank you and have a great day. We'd like to invite all of the nominees up with their ribbons to take a picture with the mayor.
oh, can I do that?